Hi there, remote viewing fans. I know a lot of you have been following the TimeCross remote viewing project, and I just wanted to explain why I didn't do a session this month for November.
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
Actually, that's kind of true, and I'll explain that in a minute. First, let me get to the medical reasons. I had this infection. It was like just this little, felt like a paper cut at first, and then it got a little bigger and bigger, and my thumb I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, well, we'll give you some antibiotics and soak it in Epsom salts. A couple days later,
there it is. See it?
My thumb, my hand, my wrist, it's going up. I go to another doctor. Well, let me consult Mr. Allgaier with an infection specialist. Well, this is alarming. We need injections, all kind of antibiotics, and it was a mess. I could not hold a pen. I couldn't write. I couldn't remote view. The infection so zapped my immune system that I got a chest cold, so I've been pretty sick. I'm getting better now. The infection's okay. The second reason is, yes, Luke, there is a disturbance in the force. I don't know if you've heard, but there's a presidential election going on in America. Consciousness is so incredibly noisy. The entire collective field consciousness of Western civilization is just humming with this thing. I mean, to sit down and try to remote view an event in November that's not the election, that's not possible. It's like, okay, we can't do the election because that's a scheduled event, and scheduled events are exempt from TimeCross. If you don't know what TimeCross is, by the way, remote viewers have been sitting down and psychically using remote viewing protocols to draw and sketch the major news event that's going to happen next month. And we've been pretty successful. We've done well. It's been fun. Now, just doing that, knowing that it's going to be next month's news event, violates my remote viewing protocol. You have to be blind. You shouldn't know anything about the target. I've been doing it despite that because I wanted to see if I could do it. And it's been fun, it's been interesting, and we've done pretty well. And I want to continue doing it. Not this month, man. It is so noisy. It would be to sit down and say, remote view what's going to happen in November, but not the election, not Trump and Clinton. It would be like, there's a restaurant here in Hawaii called Lobster King. It would be like, okay, tell me about Lobster King. Tell me what's the most popular dish there that's not lobster. Okay, so the election, it's front-loaded. It's going to be Hillary or Donald, Trump or Hillary. You can't remote view that. I don't do ARV. I'm not a believer in ARV. I've done some of it, but don't go in for that. So I'm going to sit out this month. There's just too much noise. I've been remote viewing for 20 years, and I just could not sit down this month and get past this election stuff and all the other crap that's going on. Now, Courtney tells me Aziz and Princess are going to do or have done sessions or are working sessions. I haven't seen it. You guys, I hope you do the heavy lifting for me. Thank you this month. Good luck. Step up. We'll watch the results. And I'll try to be back next month. Because, you know, remote viewing on a good day is sort of like trying to hear somebody whisper at a Metallica concert. It's like, what was that? What was that? In this election season, it's just not possible. I'm sitting out the November iteration of TimeCross. Look for me, hopefully next month, and we'll watch the election results together. Aloha.